All right, guys, we've got a neat little addition showed up here. Went over, I think Monday or Tuesday? Tuesday this week, and it's Saturday. I haven't had a chance to get unloaded yet. But got a neat little tractor here. Now, I'm not a big Cub fan, but I like this one. This one's kind of neat. It's a 1961 model, which is the newest Farmall we've got laying around here. And she is a lowboy. And original paint, so that's kind of cool. Probably end up leaving it, and that way, you know, you can kind of see where all the decals were. You can kind of see one hiding under their seat over there. Pretty interesting. You can see the H there on the wheel. I'm guessing probably original tires, Firestone front and rear. It has the multi-rib there in the front, and right there they are, 412. So neat little old tractor. Had a mower. Looks like you can kind of see remnants of where that sticker was. Yeah, there's a little factory sticker hiding there. Has the diamond in the lights. That's kind of neat. Missing a cover on the back for the belt mower. I think I've located one of those. Gotta see if I can get that thing coming this way. I do need a set of battery box lids, and there's another original sticker hiding up in there, and you can kind of see what parts were originally yellow, which is kind of nice. So I don't like to say I really like original tractors, even if they're in this kind of shape, because it kind of lets you see where the original pieces were, what they look like. You can kind of trace down what colors things were. You know, you can kind of see the original yellow on the rim, the entire rim on these. I see a lot of people will paint this outer piece a different color on a Cub and on low boys and stuff, and that's not correct. It's supposed to be on one color, and you can see over there the hub on it was originally yellow. But missing all the front stuff here. I need a set of dog legs for it and a little Cub with a low boy, and they should be black if I remember right, with the gray writing or silver writing. And I'm going to need one of the wide bar grills, like a kind of similar like the 140s we have. So anyway, it's even got an original steering wheel on it, which is not in bad shape. You can kind of see the paint on it there, not all cracked up. I don't think it's set most of its life outside. It looks like it's too good a shape for it to spend most of its life outside. Now, it has been out for quite a few months, but fuel tank even looks real good. I'm not sure if you can, yeah, there you can kind of see a spot of it. Looks pretty good in there. Oh, I also need a breather for it. So anyway, I'm gonna try to, first off, see if it'll run. I don't really know if it will or not, but may pull the carb off of it, see if we can get the carburetor going on it, get it all cleaned out, throw a kit in it, and get the see if it'll hit. And maybe, since the hood's unbolted, we'll probably go ahead and pull the plugs, throw some new plugs in it, and just make sure everything there looks good. And let's kind of see what it says. And if it looks like it's going to hit and going to be a promising engine and going to run, then I may start trying to gather up these pieces and see if we can get it back together. I really, like I say, I do like original tractors, and the things that I dislike about a Cub are things that this one is not a big issue about. Things that I dislike about a Cub for gardening purposes, why I like the bigger tractors like the or Super A rather, 100, 130, 140, is the individual front and rear hydraulics. And Cubs don't have that. They have one up, one down. And it's kind of a pain when you come to the end of the row, when you have to pull up the your cultivators, then your scratchers aren't scratching to the end of the row either. Or you wait till the scratchers on the behind the rear wheels clean out the row, and you're digging up the grass or whatever's in the headland. So I really don't like that about those. Plus they're kind of tight for me to get on and off. And anyway, I just kind of prefer the bigger tractor. They have more horsepower too. They're exactly twice as big the engine, plus it's overhead valve engine, unlike these, which is half the cubic inches and flathead. So really, and another gear in the transmission. I almost forgot about that too. So I think, wait a minute. I think that they're a 4-speed. Yeah, they're a 4-speed and these are a 3. So that's kind of a downside. Now, this doesn't have the fancy seat option on it with the nice backrest deluxe seat, I think they call it, but I like it. It is neat. The deck has a couple little issues with it here, a couple little cracks here, and somebody's put a piece of aluminum on the front that doesn't belong, and a couple little pieces that aren't exactly perfect, but I don't know, may or may not run the deck. I don't know, I actually think it'd be kind of I really like to preserve original ones so that kind of see where things go. So we'll try to get this thing, see if it's worth saving, and kind of, it is not stuck though. I did check that. You see the crank pulley down there turning, so that's a good thing, and probably because it's underslung exhaust, so that's a big deal. And this is unhooked. I'm afraid water's been running in that, so I'm gonna throw a cover on that and get this thing unloaded here next couple days. So, but anyway, I just thought I'd show you that. I'm really excited about it. I'm gonna again, not that I'll put it in the cultivating fleet because it's a low boy, and so none of that stuff will work on that. So it's really not made for that kind of thing. So it doesn't. I may still end up with a Cub someday. I like to kind of show y'all the differences in a standard Cub and the A 100, 130, 140 size stuff. If I find a good deal on one, I may do that and kind of do a comparison for you. But anyway, I've got a couple other little tractor things planned. We're hopefully getting into some farming season soon. You can see the grass is starting to green up real nice. It won't be long. Hopefully, get the weather right. If the weather's right, it's supposed to rain the next week, but we'd be plowing here right soon to get the potatoes in. And we're a little behind on that, but I'm gonna try to get that rolling here soon, and need to get that going. And yeah, I got a couple other fun little tractor things that neat comparison videos I've been trying to think about here for you guys, so you can kind of see the difference in some of these tractors, because we get a lot of questions about, from different folks around it, well, what would you recommend to get for small farming and gardening stuff, and hopefully I'll be able to do some of that this summer and show you the reason why I like a fast hitch better than a non-fast hitch, or the reason I like like I mentioned there earlier, the bigger one-row tractors versus the small ones. Now again, the small ones have their place, and I'm not trying to mean speak a Cub. If you've got a Cub and it's something you like, enjoy that thing. It's especially if it's one you may have some family ties to or sentimental. Enjoy the tractor, and if you have it, use it. But again, a lot of folks that don't have either of them right now, and are trying to hunt for the right thing, and a lot of times it's tricky to find the right one for what your need is. So anyway, we'll try to get a little bit of that up for you guys, and show you a little bit of stuff. But anyway, I've got a couple other tractors floating around here that are neat old originals that I'll try to bring into you there in the next months too, with a farming season coming on, and also got some chainsaw stuff coming too. So we got a lot of different things coming, and some excavator news to share with you, and some firewood stuff. A little sneak peek there of the firewood shed coming right along. We got all the roof on it. Still need to knock all the braces off after we put the gussets in, little braces in the corners, but it's coming along really good, and won't be long we'll be cutting grass. So anyway, maybe we'll get to cut some grass with this. I don't know. We'll see. It might be a fun thing to do. But anyway, just that, and maybe that'd be a good comparison, because I know a lot of people think about, buying a brand new mower for $15,000, a diesel, zero turn, or a small, John Deere or whatever, subcompact, and maybe we can do a comparison between the two of these. I've got a little compact that I mow grass with, 6-foot deck on it. Maybe we could compare the two of these, and you could see the difference in the hydro transmission. And then I've got a Grasshopper zero turn with a 60-inch deck commercial machine that maybe you kind of see the difference in a commercial zero turn versus one of these. So again, I really like the old stuff, and it's fun to play with, and I enjoy it. So but anyway, maybe we'll try to do some of that. Leave a comment below and tell me what you'd like to see in some of the older tractor stuff. Anything pertaining to cultivating, plowing, disking, any of that stuff. We have some of that equipment. Mowing. I've got a thing or two on the sickle bar mowers already filmed. I just need to get a minute to get it all edited and up for you. So but anyway, if anything along that's interesting to you, also chainsaw stuff. I finally got all the different pieces together to do a chainsaw race from the 260, 360, 460, 440. Let me back up one there, 500, 660, 661, and maybe we'll do a big timed event on some nice round logs. So I don't know, maybe something fun to do there. But again, leave in the comments below some of the stuff you'd like to see us maybe show you the differences in. And again, I know it's gardening season, so that's why I'm kind of talking a little bit about the tractor side of stuff right now, because I know people are thinking about that. It's kind of on the front of their brain of what is the coming up. That's the season we're, I guess, ready for next. I also got some really cool, I know folks too are getting ready for next year's wood, and that's a great idea. My buddy Shane, I've got a video in there, a sneak peek of his wood splitter being put together, and it is running now. So I've got some video of that. I've got the first split on it. So we've got that filmed, and I'll bring that up for you here soon. But anyway, like I say, just let us know what kind of things you'd like to see there on the comparison stuff, if any of that's handy. And but anyway, we'll catch you there a little later. Thanks again.